Today I want to talk to you about composers and different styles of music. Yesterday's videos I was talking about focusing on your strength, on that thing that you do best. Now I was giving the example yesterday, me as a guitar player, that for me it's very easy to just grab an acoustic guitar and a microphone and compose different acoustic themes, and I focus a lot on that. Now over the years I have experimented with different styles of music and really pushed the envelope and really get out of my comfort zone. That's where the fun begins. That's where you as a composer will really enjoy the process of growing as a composer, especially for music licensing. In my case, I'm a guitarist, so for me to really push the envelope will be to make cinematic music, maybe piano music. That will be really something out of my comfort zone. I can defend myself playing the piano, but it's something that it's a little bit harder for me to make. Cinematic music specifically is really, really hard. And to be quite frankly, anything that it doesn't start with a guitar. So I want to play for you very quickly some of the tracks that I have on my catalog on Audio Jungle, that they're not really guitar oriented, if you will. So let me play you very quickly here a few of tracks that they're slightly different in nature, and you can see what I mean by that since you have heard already some of my music, which is just mainly acoustic in nature. This is completely outside of my comfort zone, and how can I implement my creativity into different styles. So here we go.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So these are all tracks that are different in nature, but they are really out of my comfort zone when it comes down to only using the piano as an instrument, using marimbas as a main instrument as well, cinematic drums or epic drums only. It's really out of my comfort zone, and I really try to create the best possible music track that I can, and I'm not using guitars as the main instrument. So this is just a very a good example of how can you not only find your identity as a composer and say, hey, I'm a hip-hop guy, but now I'm doing cinematic music, ambient music, even rock music. That's the fun part about being a composer for media. But there's always a place where we want to start with focusing on who you are as a composer. What's your identity? So you can really know that you can always go back to your main instrument, to that genre that you really, really are special, or you have a talent to really shine. That doesn't mean that you cannot explore different genres, because that's where the fun is. And a lot of composers do this a lot. They will buy, for example, a ukulele, and composers that they don't play an instrument or a string instrument like a ukulele, and they will learn how to play the ukulele just in order for them to compose an album worth of music tracks to be licensed. And by that I mean maybe 10 tracks. So I will do the same thing with the piano, because I'm not really the piano guy, but I will compose a whole bunch of music with the piano as the main instrument. And that's really, really important, because it really enhances your creativity and really makes you see how music works, which is it's all the same, you know, you're just using a different instrument to tell the story. I'm working as well on another track, and this is a little bit more, this track it has taken a long time because it's very cinematic as well in nature. It is a little bit more delicate. Again, this is way out of my comfort zone. It's been in the making for a long time, I have to confess. I'm not sure if I want to publish it. I'm not sure if I should put it out there. But it's a good exercise to compose stuff that is really out there for me. And I know that for some of you guys are more cinematic composer or trailer composers, this is your bread and butter. But for me, this is really out of my comfort zone. I'm just going to play a little piece of it so you can see what I mean by that. This is not something that I do very often, actually, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be exploring this type of music, because it is a lot of fun to do, and it has nothing to do with an acoustic guitar. So hopefully these are a few examples of what I do as a composer that is just mainly a guitarist. I play the acoustic guitar, electric guitar, and that's how I start all of my compositions. But again, over the years, I have explored different types of music and really expand and get as diverse as possible. The beauty of music licensing, specifically with stock music, is that your catalog can be so huge. And you can have different playlists. So in my case, it will be acoustic, indie, pop rock, corporate music, cinematic music, just piano music, and a little bit more sentimental and romantic there in that side. As diverse as possible. So there's no end to creativity. So hopefully by me showing you this small little pieces of music, it will inspire you to do other things. I have many friends who are doing different styles of music. I have a good friend of mine who's really specializes on hip hop, but he's really diverse and does all kinds of things, you know, when it comes down to music licensing. He's on Audio Jungle as well. I have another friend who as well plays the guitar, and fantastic musician. And he does as well different styles of music and really diverse. And it's usually so inspiring to see that we can just embark on different genres and styles. And when you see other composers doing that, and you know what they're good at, and then they have embarked on a different style, it just inspires you to do more and to do something different and always keep it fresh and new. So hopefully this video is helpful to you. Thanks a lot for all the love and support. If you're somebody that is new to music licensing or to royalty-free libraries, you can download my guide, link in the description. As always, thanks a lot for all the love and support. Rock and roll, and here's to your success.